Hey guys, TakuyaSugi here with a new character on Aion+Lost Saga. This is a rare premium called Devil. It's based off the Devil armor, the Devil wings, and the Devil helmet. If you're probably familiar with the trinket, especially the little bats, and also the Devil armor, which transforms you. So that's what this character is based off of. It's a rare premium, only limited time offer for on sale for Aion+Lost Saga. So let's check out what it can do. So 3-hit basic. Third hit will half faint, and you can follow this up with something like your dash attacks, which will launch off of that. Or you could follow it up with your passive dash attack, which is, my bad, that was a wrong move there. You can follow it up with your passive dash attack, and that'll allow you to do a nice little launcher and do a little juggle off of that. And you have a 44 bar passive on this character, and if you hold D, you're going to go into flight mode. And once you go into flight mode, you throw out all these fireballs, and the little ones fear someone and do damage, so it does really, really good damage, especially if you can keep your little fireballs hitting someone over and over while they're running around in terror. Otherwise, you can hit your D button during this process, and just simply throw out a bunch of meteors like in the air, and it'll land in a little circle around the target, and has pretty good splash damage, and also puts flaming status on people. You can spam that over and over. If you use the D press, it actually takes 10 bars of your passive off, so ideally that's not really what you want to do with that passive. You'll really want to go for the terror for a lot of easy damage and potential edges. So yeah, pretty nice passive there. So let's move on a little bit. Go into our dash attacks. So we have a 2-hit dasher. There's the first part. There's the second part. If you connect both back to back, it will do a full feint. And you can see if you just simply do the first one back to back, it's not going to do nothing. If you do the second one and then do the first one, it's not going to do nothing. So getting them back to back is important. And you also have a hold D dasher as long as you've got your passive ready. Your hold D dasher will grab someone and move them backwards. It'll use 10 bars of your passive. And you can press your D to follow up on this and do a little launcher to juggle someone. So pretty cool, pretty cool. So you would ideally use that dasher off your third basic if it was successful and get a nice little bit of damage like so. You can see that little regular fireball doesn't actually hit ground at only the meteor part well. So you're gonna have to figure out some better ways to follow up on that. So moving on, jump attacks. So jump attacks, you're sameable in the air like traditional stuff. Each hit looks like it half faints, but if you connect it back to back, it's just going to throw them down. So it is a 3-hit jumper, so it is pretty nice anti-air, but otherwise, it's not really something to really go for feints or anything, but it is a nice jump attack. It'll get you a little opportunity to steal initiative and cross up people. So not too shabby. And you can also use your passive while you're airborne, so if you want to do something like that, go for it. So let's check out our defensive capabilities down here with our robot buddies. Say hello to them. Say hello to the dwarf right there. So we have a counterattack. It pretty much launches you up in the air and you can do your jump attack. So pretty simple, straightforward, pretty quick. Not the quickest counterattack, but it does its job. And you also have your ground recovery with your armor, which will let you get up off the ground and get your butt whooped a little bit more like I just did. So that's defensive capabilities. So let's check out the skills here. I'm sure you're familiar with most of the skills, but let's go ahead and go through them all. So let's do the weapon skill here. Weapon skill is really fascinating. You throw out this little ball and it makes little circles on the ground, and eventually it'll automatically detonate and put flaming status on people, whoever's caught in the orb or in the little circle, and knock them up high into the air. Otherwise, the weapon skill will actually hit someone as it's passing through them, as you can see. A little bit like Rachel's pumpkin thing. It'll knock them around like that and bounce them around. And you can also detonate this a little bit earlier if you want to just hit your D key as it's floating around. You can do that, and ideally you'd still get that circle stuff going on. I do believe it does fall damage as long as you can get enough circles. We'll see here. I didn't quite get it. You probably need most of the circles to get fall damage. I've did it once, but it's kind of tricky. Anyway, moving on. Let's check out some other stuff here. So armor, armor, pretty simple, straightforward. You can't take damage while you're in the armor, but you can take fall damage. So You can hold your jump key to continually fly in that form to do your meteor fireballs, or you can press your D key here, just knock someone back over and over. This hits people as they're rising as well, so let's go ahead and show that in a second here as DevK is getting up. So let's hit him while he's rising. So you can see you can hit someone while they're rising. And of course, your flight, you can press D in between the little fireballs to get double the action, double your pleasure, double your fun, double your... I don't even remember the rest of the words to the double mint gum. Whatever. So moving on. So armor, recovery, nice little form change. Helmet. This is lag sensitive, and you can press D as long as you have this up, and it'll hit them 6 times and drag them to you. And this will actually hit grounded as well. So this is a nice little combo extender right here. You can use your half D off of that and then launch someone and do some nice stuff off of that. And your trinket, pretty straightforward. It's a little range kind of feint. Hits multiple people. Don't believe they've tweaked it much to hit grounded or anything like that. Nah. So it's pretty much just a frontal AoE kind of cone like device to feint someone. So pretty straightforward and simple. Anyway, that's Devil, guys. No really outstanding combos you could do with it, I guess. You could do a few things. Maybe you could throw out your weapon skill like this and just pop them up. Maybe use your helmet, drag them back to you. Do your which just seemed to go right through him when I was trying to do that, but whatever. You've got a lot of neat little options to go with behind Devil combos, but not too many. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next video.